Hello, my dear students. Welcome back. Myself, Teacher Parul from Stella Maris High School. In this video, we are going to see Standard 8, Subject Science, Chapter 3, Synthetic Fibers and Plastics, Part 1. Okay, so this chapter, it contains two parts, okay, that is the synthetic fibers and the plastics. So in this video we are going to learn about the synthetic fibers. So my dear students, let us begin with that. Clothes that we wear on daily basis are made from the fabrics. Okay, now the clothes which we wear on the daily basis, okay, it might be any type of the clothes. It may be festive clothes, it may be normal clothes, okay, it may be any type of the clothes that are made up of from the fabrics. Now from where this fabric is made? Okay, fabrics are made up of fibers which are obtained from natural and artificial sources. Okay, these fabrics are obtained from the fibers which are made from the natural or the artificial sources. Okay, from the natural sources, the fabrics, they are made from the plant or the animal fibers. Okay, that fibers are very minute thread like structures. Okay, very small thread like structures. They are brought in bundles together and they form yarns, which are also known as yarns, that are known as the threads. These yarns, they are collected in bundles under the industry, under the various kind of the machines. Okay, and from that bundle of the yarns, fabric is prepared, and from that fabric various kind of clothes are prepared. Okay, now the example of the plant fiber is, we can take a cotton plant or jute plant. Animal fiber, we can take sheep. Okay, we can take wool from the sheep or silk from the silkworms. Okay, so these were the example of the natural fibers. Okay, see here we can see wool, silk and cotton are few examples of natural fibers, and the fibers like polyesters and terylene are few example of the synthetic fiber. Synthetic fibers, they are prepared in the industries with the help of the various types of the chemicals. Okay, so my dear students, in class 8 science chapter 3, the various types of synthetic fibers along with their characteristics are mentioned. So we are going to learn them in detail. About the natural fibers, you are learning from standard 6 to 7. Okay, now in this standard 8 science chapter 3, it is all about synthetic fibers and the plastics. Okay, so in this video we are going to cover the topic of the synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are the fibers which are made in the industries with the help of the various types of the chemicals. So let us begin with that. Firstly, we will see what are fibers. Okay, so the clothes which we wear are made up of fabrics. Fabrics are made from the fibers obtained from natural or artificial sources. Okay, fibers are also used for making a variety of household articles. Okay, so fibers, they are very minute small fibers. Okay, these fibers, when they are bundled, they form yarn. Okay, once this yarn is bundled, okay, yarns are the big threads. When it is bundled, it forms a fabric. From that fabric, different types of clothes are woven. Okay, now from these fibers, not only yarns are made. Okay, from these fibers various types of household articles are also made. Okay, so what are fibers? Fibers can be generally defined as thread-like structures that are thin, long and flexible strands. The two main sources of the fibers are the animal fibers and the plant fibers, as I have already told you. Okay, the obtained fibers are spun into yarns, which I have already told you. Okay, from that, and then woven into the best fabrics. On the average, a single long fiber can produce yarn for different types of the fabrics. Okay, now see, these fibers, they undergo undergo a simple process if it is a natural fiber. Okay, natural fiber, it can obtain from plant or animals. Okay, that type of the fiber, they are known as natural fibers. Now from these fibers, they are very small strands. Okay, so thread like structures, very small, very thin. From this thread, yarn is prepared. Okay, bundles of fibers forms a yarn. Okay, now it is thick thread. Okay, yarn is a thick thread. Now that thick thread, that yarns, they form bundles. Okay, and they are converted into yarn with the machines. Okay, now this yarn, now this bundle of yarns, it is converted into fabric. Okay, it is converted into fabric. From that fabric, different kind of the clothes are prepared. Okay, I hope you have understood till here. Natural fibers. Okay, the fibers obtained naturally from both plants and animals are termed as natural fibers. Okay, these fibers are hair-like raw material directly obtainable from the different plants and animals. Okay, now let us have a look on the images of these natural fibers. Natural fibers: cotton, wool, silk. This is the jute yarn. From this, jute bags are prepared in various type of the materials, as you can see here. The fibers of jute is zoomed here. Natural fibers. Characteristics of the natural fibers, that they can be twisted into yarn to make fabric. Okay, they can be easily twisted. The fibers of the natural fibers, they can be easily twisted and we can convert it to yarn, and from that yarn we can convert it into fabric. They are comfortable and durable. They are strong. They are highly capable of absorbing moisture. They provide an excellent look and feels good. Okay, so this was about the characteristics of the natural fibers. Plant fibers. Okay, the fibers obtained from the plant sources. Okay, the fibers which are obtained from the plant are known as plant fibers. For example, cotton and the jute. Okay, bamboo, coconut trees, flax seeds, cannabis sativa plant species, vegetable fibers, cellulose based, straw, nettle, rami, wood grains are different sources of the plant fibers. Okay, so the fibers which are obtained from the plants, they are known as the plant fibers. The most common plant fiber, that is cotton and the jute. Okay, there are many other examples which are reflected here. Okay, now let us see the images of these plant fibers. Plant fibers: cotton plant, jute products and the coconut coir. See what is prepared from them. Cotton, jute, see jute yarn, and the coir, that is of the coconut coir, how it is prepared. The next is the animal fibers. The fibers which are obtained from the animal sources. Okay, the fibers which we get from the animals, that are known as the animal fibers. The most common animal fiber is the wool from the sheep and the silk from the silkworm. Okay, the animal fibers, it consists exclusively of proteins and the protective epidermal covering of the animals. Okay, wool is obtained from the different kind of sheep, camel, okay, Kashmiri goat. Okay, and silk is obtained from the silkworms. Okay, they feed on the mulberry leaves, mulberry plant leaves. Okay, and they form silk, they form cocoon, and from that cocoon silk is obtained. Okay, and from that silk fiber, silk fabric is prepared, and from that silk fabric, silk clothes are prepared. Okay, so all this thing is obtained from the animal fibers. Here are the images of the animal fibers. My dear students, please be attentive and see the animal fibers. Man-made fibers, or else it is also known as synthetic fibers. So your chapter 3, it is all about the synthetic fibers. Okay, these fibers are artificially synthesized by humans within the industries in which the polymer are designed to make fabrics by the application of simple chemicals. Okay, chemicals are used. Okay, various types of chemicals are used to prepare synthetic fibers. Okay, So the polymers are macromolecule which are obtained or composed by joining small repeated subunits together. Okay, small units of the chemicals are joined together. Okay, and then a thread like structure, the synthetic fibers are prepared. Okay, we can take examples of the beads. Okay, how beads is arranged in one by one, it is attached and a necklace is formed, right? How beads are attached and a necklace is formed, you can see the image in your textbook page number 32 also. Okay, same type polymers are attached to form the fiber. Okay, the polymers of the chemical, they are attached to form the fibers. Okay, rayon and nylon are the best example of these synthetic fibers. Other includes acrylic and polyester and even the acetate. Okay, so this type of the fibers, they are prepared in the industries with the help of the chemicals. They are known as the synthetic fibers. The most common example of synthetic fiber is the rayon and nylon. Okay, you have seen no various kind of fabrics of rayon and nylon. Even you have heard about the polyester, acrylic, okay, acetate. They are all this type of the fibers. They are prepared in the industry. That's why they are known as synthetic fibers. Okay, so as it was told that it forms a polymer. So the polymer, the word polymer comes from two Greek words. Poly meaning many and mer means parts. So many different parts. So a polymer is a substance which is composed of many repeated similar subunits. Synthetic fiber. Fibers that are made or created by humans are known as synthetic or man-made fibers. Humans have been able to make a variety of synthetic fiber, for example, rayon, nylon, polyester, acrylic, etc. The image of synthetic fiber. The types of the synthetic fibers: rayon, nylon, polyester and acrylic, which we are going to learn in detail in this chapter 3, synthetic fibers. So my dear students, let us begin with that. The first synthetic fiber is the rayon. As we have read in class 7 that silk fiber obtained from silkworm was discovered in China and was kept as a closely guarded secret for a long time. Fabric obtained from silk fiber was very costly, but its beautiful texture fascinated everybody. Okay, everybody was attracted towards that silk fiber, though it was costly, then too it was purchased. Okay, so attempts were made to make silk artificially. Okay, now China, they had kept this thing as a secret, so people didn't knew that how this silk fiber was prepared. So people of different countries, what they started making artificially that silk fiber. Okay, and towards the end of the 19th century, scientists were successful in obtaining a fiber having a property similar to that of the silk. So at the end, in the end of the 19th century, they were able to make the fiber artificially in the industry, and that was somewhat similar to the silk. Such fibers were obtained by the chemical treatment of the wood pulp. Okay, that fiber, it was obtained by doing the chemical treatment of the wood pulp. You know, no wood, in that pulp is there, right? So from that is the cellulose, wood pulp, that is the cellulose. From there they have prepared this uh, somewhat silk looking fiber. Okay, similar to this silk. This fiber was called rayon, or it was also known as artificial silk. This fiber was known as rayon, or it was also known as artificial silk. Although rayon is obtained from natural source, wood pulp, yet it is a man-made fiber. Okay, it is, though it is obtained from the natural material wood, from the cellulose, but it is prepared with the help of the chemical. That is why it is known as the silk fiber. Okay, that is why it is known as the artificial silk fiber. Okay, Yet it is a man-made fiber. It is cheaper than silk and can be woven like silk fiber. Okay, it is cheaper than silk and it can be woven like, it can be prepared like silk fibers. It can also be dyed in a wide variety of the colors. Okay, various type of the colors can be added, okay, to change it color. Rayon is mixed with cotton to make bed sheets or mixed with wool to make carpets. Okay, this rayon, it is mixed with the cotton to make bed sheets, or it is also mixed with the wool to make the carpets. Few images are shown to you, are displayed to you, so please see that images, and I hope this rayon is clear to you. How it is prepared, it is clear to you. Now we will move ahead with the next synthetic fiber. Nylon. Nylon is another man-made fiber. In 1931, it was made without using any natural raw material from plant or animal. Okay, without using any natural raw material in 1931, it was prepared. Okay, it was prepared from coal, water and air. Okay, it was prepared from the coal, coal, okay, water and air. It was first fully synthetic fiber. Okay, it was the first fully synthetic fiber in that any kind of natural material was not used. Okay, nylon fiber was strong, elastic and light. Okay, it was lustrous. Lustrous means somewhat shiny and easy to wash. Okay, so it became very popular for making clothes. Okay, we use many articles made from nylons such as socks, okay, ropes, ropes, tents, toothbrushes, car seat belts, sleeping bags, curtains, etc. Okay, you can see the images, okay, which is displayed in the screen. Okay. Nylon is also used for making parachutes. Okay, you can see in the image, and ropes for rock climbing. Ropes, you can see in the image rassi. Okay, that is the rope which is used for rock climbing. Okay, a nylon thread is actually stronger than a steel wire. Okay, the nylon thread, it is actually stronger than a thin steel wire. I hope you have understood about this nylon. Now we will move ahead with the another synthetic fibers. The next synthetic fiber is the polyester and acrylic. Polyester is another synthetic fiber. Fabric made from this fiber does not get wrinkled easily. It remains crisp and is easy to wash. Okay, polyester, you have already, many of you have seen this polyester material in the clothes. Okay, it doesn't get wrinkled easily. It remains crisp and is easy to wash. Okay, from many washing also the cloth doesn't get spoiled. Okay, even the color doesn't come out. It remains as it is. So it is quite suitable for making dress material. Terylene is popular polyester. It can be drawn into fine fibers that can be woven like any other yarn. Okay. PET, that is polyethylene terephthalate, is a very familiar form of polyester. It is used for making bottles, utensils, films, wires and many other useful products are being prepared with the help of PET, that is polyethylene terephthalate. We wear sweaters and use shawls or blankets in the winter season. Many of these are actually not made from natural wool, though they appear to resemble wool, though they appear to be same as the wool. These are prepared from the another synthetic fiber which is known as acrylic. Okay, it is prepared from the acrylic. The wool obtained from natural source is quite expensive, whereas clothes made from acrylic are relatively cheaper. They are available in a variety of colors. Synthetic fibers are more durable and affordable, which makes them more popular than the natural fibers. Natural fibers, they are costly, they are expensive as compared to the synthetic fibers. Okay, so synthetic fibers, they are more durable and are affordable, which makes them more popular than the natural fibers. You have already performed an activity of burning natural and synthetic fibers. This activity was performed in class 7. The activity was in chapter 3, 3.6. Okay, what did you had observed? Okay, when you burn synthetic fibers, you find that their behavior is different from that of the natural fibers. You must have noticed that synthetic fibers melt on heating. Okay, this is actually a disadvantage of synthetic fibers. Okay, it start burning as a plastic. Okay, if the cloth catches fire, it can be disastrous. Okay, the fabric melts and it sticks to the body of the person whoever is wearing it. So we should therefore not wear synthetic clothes while working in the kitchen or in the laboratory, as it can easily catch fire and it burns as a plastic. So this is one of the disadvantage of the synthetic fibers. Characteristics of synthetic fibers. Okay, synthetic fibers are cheaper than the natural fiber. Synthetic fibers are strong than the natural fibers. Synthetic fibers, they are more durable than the natural fiber. Means it is not easily damaged. Okay, synthetic fibers are dried up in less time. Okay, synthetic fibers, the fibers which are prepared in the industries, they dried up very easily. Okay, synthetic fibers are easy to maintain and wash. They are easily washable, maintainable, and it gets dried up easily. So this was all about the synthetic fibers. With this, we have ended with this topic, that is the synthetic fibers. In another video, we will see the next part of this chapter. Till then, my dear students, stay safe, stay healthy, stay at home. See you all soon in the next part of the video, in part 2 of chapter 3. See you all soon. Bye-bye.